Morning guys, David here from Sunshine Acres. Today I got something pretty exciting for you down here at Digzilla. The first 450W here in Australia. The W stands for wheeled version, so I'm going to give you a little bit of a walk around. So some basic stats here. It has 4 independent drive motors. It still comes with the Honda version, and it's still the great 450 that you're used to. It still has the same lifting capacity. What's really impressed me is the way that this drives and operates. It's really nice, and the way it skid steers and turns, which I'll give you a little bit of a demo in a minute. So these tyres are 23 by 8.5 by 12. They're a standard tyre, easily, readily available here in Australia. Comes with the Honda engine. It's still the standard H pattern. I believe they're working on a pilot control in the future, but for the time being, this is what we've got. So this here is potentially an absolute kanga killer, and in a couple of weeks or a month's time we will be putting this side by side against a kanga for you to check out and test. So I'll just get up close and personal for you and let you have a little bit of a look, eh? Okay, so you can see the wheels here. Like, they look really beef and meaty. One thing I will show you is the platform is considerably higher, so you are standing up higher. I don't know if that equates to better view of the bucket or not, but the machine definitely sits considerably higher. You can see here our tyres, the numbers are printed on the top there, your 23 by 8.5 by 12. You've got your Honda engine, and like typical Durette, everything's nice and tidy. It's pretty much the same machine, with the exception of having 4 drive motors instead of a single drive motor and tracks. Standard with the counterweights here at the sides and our side cooler here. I think what we all really want to see is what it's like on the inside here. So you can see where the original drive motors are down here, and then in here these drive motors are right at the front here. So what they've done, which is pretty interesting, is they've actually modified this hydraulic tank so you can squeeze the motors in around the hydraulic tank. So there must be a little bit of a recess out there. Look at these supply hoses. Look at how thick and huge these lines are that supply the hydraulic flow. They're like inch and a half size hoses in there. Can I get a good view in there for you? Yeah, look at that. Absolutely huge. The plumbing's done really nice and tidy. Look at that. It really is a great machine, and it's built on a really renowned and refined platform. I think really what you want to see next is how it operates and how it drives. I think that's what everyone's really looking forward to. Lift capacity, everything like that should be about the same. I would suspect perhaps it doesn't lift quite as much with the wheels because of the way you don't have the big platform here. But apart from that, I think everything should be pretty much standard and the same as your current 450s. Usual H pattern up here. Now, without a bucket, it is quite tippy. So I'll just show you this paint job. This is the new in-house paint. It is a lot smoother. It's a lot nicer. This is the new powder coating here. You can see it's actually really quite nice. So that's a great improvement too, guys, on the original machines. So look at that for a skid. Beautiful skidding on the spot. I mean, this thing would literally do a wheel stand. It's pretty zippy off the mark. I think you could definitely do a wheel stand on this. I'd like to see somebody who's pretty tricky. I think you could do some of those bobcat tricks that you see the guys do at the carnivals and shows with one of these. So hopefully somebody who's a little bit more skilled than me can get on one of these and do some tricks. The smoothness is so impressive for a wheeled machine. But look at this, it just doesn't crab. Productivity has got to be vastly improved. I don't even have this thing up and running. Look at that. Jesus. Right. It skid steers so remarkably well. It's so well done, guys. I think this is a real game changer. You could literally do donuts in this thing. Look, Jesus, I'll have to cut that out. All right, we'll try that again. So, lesson learned there with the H pattern. You definitely need to come off the controls evenly. It's a little less forgiving than the tracked version. So when you're operating that, I think you just need to be a little bit more careful than what I have been. I haven't operated a H pattern for a few weeks now, so I'm a little bit out of practice. Lifting height should be increased a little bit due to the increased ground clearance height. All right, so what do you think, guys? So just having another look at this powder coating. So somewhere I've noticed that I think the great improvement here is on these hydraulic rams. This paint seems like it's much greatly improved. Here, the paint definitely feels a lot thicker and a lot better. So I guess we'll just see how that handles in time. The ground clearance is pretty impressive. So let's have a look at that. You can see under there's a lot of ground clearance, and that's with the bucket in the way. Look at that, beautiful ground clearance, beautiful Honda engine. This is the wrap on the new DRT 450W. Going to be an absolute game changer, I think, in the light commercial industry where you need tyres. I think this is going to really suit small landscapers, particularly because of the increase in speed. So productivity is going to be vastly increased over a tracked version of this. So you'll be able to get in and out and get your jobs done a lot quicker. I think this is going to suit your landscaper, your turfer, that type of guy like that. Your concreters might still like a tracked machine where you might need a little bit more precision or a bit more stability. But this guy is absolutely awesome. So check it on out. Thanks, guys.